Pokemon Pocket has been out for about a month now, and I want to talk about some things that I would like to see change within the game. Some things that other games have that we don't have, just some basic quality of life improvements, really just like a wish list of what I want to see, where I want to see this game head in the future. Now, I want to say that I absolutely love this game. Really, the only reason why I'm making it is because the developers have said that they are very, very open to hearing our feedback, and I don't really see any other channels doing this, so I feel like it'd be good for them to have, a video with maybe a comment section, people giving their takes instead of just, Twitter and Reddit and stuff like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to just take a look at the app, and I'm going to go, section by section on things that I think we should change for the future. Now, number one I'm going to go to is the pack points. The pack points, as they currently stand, do not feel that great. You only get 5 pack points for opening a pack. To unlock a simple holo is 150 pack points. That means you have to open 30 booster packs just to unlock one holo that you want. If you don't have an EX that you need, well, you need to open up 50 packs just to get it. You have to open up a lot of packs, and you honestly can't unlock that many things. I've opened up over 400 packs, and I feel like I've only unlocked, maybe 1 or 2 EXs from it, and then some holos and some uncommons I was missing. I really just don't feel like I've been able to use my pack points for very much. Usually it's resulted if I need something for a video or whatever, it's resulted in me having to spend $20 more on the game, which I understand, right? It's the launch of the game. This is how it works. They want to get, all the initial money in that they can. I understand that this is how businesses work. It's what you kind of have to do. But hopefully in the future, as more people are still playing the game, all that, and there are way more cards available, we can see the pack points changed in some way to, make them actually feel like we can use those to reliably get the cards that we still need. And one of the things that I feel like we could do is, we'll go over here. I feel like we need to do something about how many duplicates you get. I mean, you can look here. I have 11 Caterpie, 11 Metapod. I just looked at this today. This is ridiculous. I have 34 pincers. What am I going to do with 34 pincers? Even when they unlock trading, I'm really not going to be able to offload these things. Now, I don't know if I should... there are certain mechanics in some games where when you have duplicate things, you can just break them down and turn them into some sort of material within the game. So whether or not they create some brand new material for us that can then be used to craft pack hourglasses or pack points, whatever, even if they just make it so I can take 30 of these pincers and turn them into 3 pack hourglasses, I would be happy with that, right? Just something so that I don't have a ton of these. As of right now, all we have are the flares, and I believe... I don't even know how many pincers it would take to get through all the flares, but it definitely wouldn't take 34. I would still have a lot of extra pincers. So if we can get something that, even if it's limited to after we unlock all the flares, then we can start turning these extra cards into dust, that would feel very, very good and make me feel better about all the packs I've opened and all the duplicates I've gotten. And while we're still here on the home screen, I want to talk about the daily gameplay loop of Pokemon Pocket. As you guys know, you play... you get on. Really, the only thing you have to do is get on, open up your packs that you've unlocked, collect your 3 pack hourglasses. I think it's 4 if you have the monthly pass or whatever it is. And that's it. That's all you get. Every single day you get 1/4 or 1/3 of the way closer to opening an additional booster pack. You get your couple free booster packs. Nothing else. There's no incentive to actually play the game. There's only an incentive to open up the app, open up your stuff, and go to the next, wait for the next day. I would love to see something to do with the battling system. I think it'd be really cool if they gave us missions that we had to do. Like, let's say you get on and you have 2 daily missions that either reward some more pack hourglasses or just straight up packs. And it's like, beat a deck, win a game with a fire deck, or win a game in 15 turns or less. Something like that makes you get on, play something different than what you're used to, and just kind of grind for it. So then you're actually playing the game, you're staying on the app longer, blah, blah, blah. All this to boost the incentive and the player retention of the game. So next we're going to talk about achievements and also the the like hidden rewards that they have for unlocking certain cards and that sort of stuff. I think that the rewards for the achievements are pretty lackluster. You just get this shine dust stuff, which is, you know, cool to get your flares or whatever. But again, really the incentive that we're all kind of looking for here is ways to open up more packs. I just think that the rewards could be a little bit better than what they are now. Once you've completed the solo battles and you're a high level like I am, I'm level 35, right? It takes a long time for me to level up. The amount of packs that I get are very few and far between. I don't know what's going to happen when the mini set releases or the next set releases, but when those come out, if there's not adequate enough support for me to get the cards that I want, or for you to get the cards that you want when those set releases, it's just going to have to be spend money in order to get them, right? I'm already peaked. The most I get is I get 2 packs a day. Maybe once a week I level up, or maybe twice a week I level up and get another pack that way. And, you know, I get 1 every 3 days through my daily reward of pack hourglasses. So yeah, once those new set comes out, I feel like I'm just not going to be able to earn things quick enough without spending money. And I really don't want this game to be every, you know, month and a half I have to spend at least $100 just to get everything I need. That's not going to feel great. That's going to feel pretty ridiculous, right? That's going to get hefty on the bank account just to keep up in this game. So I'd love to see some better daily rewards, make us be able to open up packs more. Not very important right now, but when the new cards start coming out, it's going to be very, very important. Wonder Pick as a feature is pretty much fine for me, right? I've opened up a lot of packs, so I have like everything I need at this point. I believe I have 2 of every card that I think matters in the game as of right now. But when I didn't, I've gotten lucky on some Wonder Picks. You know, I've unlocked some of the EXs I was missing through Wonder Pick. I think that it's a really, really cool idea. Really, the only change I would think to add is, let me show you right here. If you go over to your cards, there's actually a way to favorite them, just like that. You favorite the card. There might be, yeah, you favorite it. If you could have that as an option to favorite the card, or maybe there could be a wish list added, something like that, that made it more likely for those cards to show up in your Wonder Picks, I think that would be very, very cool. Just make it so the Wonder Picks aren't always, you know, just a bunch of stuff you don't need, because even before I had every single card I needed, I would get on Wonder Pick, I'd scroll through, and there would be days at a time where I didn't see a card that I really cared about, and that just meant I wasn't using my Wonder Picks. I'm going to show you right now, if I go to my Wonder Picks, I have 423 Wonder Pick hourglasses. I have so many, I feel like these are going to last me forever at this point, just because I'm not using it, as like I said, there's rarely ever a card that I truly want. And now that I have 2 of every card, besides like special arts and all of that stuff, I'm not going to be using the Wonder Pick. I've really, like, you see, I'm missing some. I only ever use a Wonder Pick when like an art rare comes up and I feel like I should use it, because, you know, you don't get more once the timer runs out. It doesn't keep going. It caps out at 5 at some point. So just a small thing for Wonder Pick to make it a little bit more likely that you can get the cards that you actually need. Not a big thing. Overall, I really like the Wonder Pick. Okay, so now let's talk about the battle tab. And the first thing I want to go over is the solo section. So as you can see, we have the standard solo battle. And if you look at them, now I don't have every single flag completed, whatever, but that's just because I don't feel like it's worth it for me, right? Like you complete these other harder to complete tasks and you get some shop tickets, which is whatever. I think that when the game first came out, I went through all of these and got all of the extra pack hourglasses that I could, probably under 2 hours, maybe under 3 hours, something like that. I got through it very, very fast. My problem here is that these have yet to reset. I was really hoping that at the start of this month they would reset, but they just haven't. So it's like, I don't know how long these are going to last. Maybe they're just here for each set, but I really feel like these should reset more often. This should be something that's resetting probably every 2 weeks, because I don't even think that the rewards are really that crazy for them. You maybe get, what, 10 to 20 free packs out of it. I feel like resetting this every 2 weeks is pretty fair. Even if you reset it every 2 weeks, say that you get 10 packs total for completing it. That would feel good, right? Every 2 weeks, you have something to look forward to. You clear it all, and then you have 10 additional bonus packs to open. That would feel fantastic. But as of right now, the solo section is just kind of it's whatever. You know, you wait for the special promo event to happen, and that's it. And I'm not even sure what are the rewards for doing the solo. Yeah, you just get the promo packs. You don't even get like actual pack hourglasses or anything. So I would love the solo section to just reset more. I don't feel like it does it enough. I don't feel like there's ever a reason for me to come and revisit the solo section. So it just feels dead. After the first 3 hours of the game, it's kind of just a button that's there and you never think to click on. Now let's talk about the actual versus tab. I believe they've said that they are thinking of implementing this, but I really do think that it's something they should work on as soon as possible. And that's getting a ranked ladder in this game. As of right now, the only choices you have are to change your battle stance. You can change it from beginner to trading card game player. I would really, really love a ranked ladder, and not only a ranked ladder, but a public ranked leaderboard, just to give us something to grind for while playing this game. How cool would it be to be able to say that you're in the top 100 Pokemon Pocket players based on ELO, right? It needs to be based on ELO, not some sort of system that rewards you for just for playing the game as much as possible, but if it really accounts for your skill and how often you're beating opponents that are better than you. You know, I don't think you should be a number 100 ranked in the world if you're like at a 50-50 win-loss ratio. So yeah, I just think that a ranked ladder would be super, super cool for this game. It would let me play against people who are my skill level. I really don't enjoy when I queue up under the trading card game player tab and I run into like a level 15 who doesn't really have any good deck built. You know, there are times where that's fine, but there are other times where I want to be playing against, just straight up, I want to play against Mewtwo's, Pikachu's, Charizard's, Articuno Starmie's. Like, I just want to play against the best of the best decks because I want to see if the deck that I've made is good enough to stand up to those. And I'm not going to get those, you know, that valuable testing if I'm playing against 15 Dragonite decks in a row or a bunch of Arbok Weezings, you know, some of these lower tier decks. So I think that a ranked ladder would be very, very good for the game. It would make things much more enjoyable. It would give us something to grind for. I would love to one day see who the true #1 Pokemon Pocket player in the world is. All right, let's get over to the gameplay side of things. And I think the biggest change that I want to see moving forward is the energy zone. Right now, if you want to run a dual energy deck, it is so difficult to do so because the energy that generates every turn is 100% random. That means that you can go 4 turns getting one energy and not seeing the other energy. That is so detrimental to dual type decks. It is ridiculous. So I would love it if, I think just the simplest fix would be, you know, let's say this is a main fire type deck. It is my first pick. Then I'm going to pick lightning. Okay, what that means is that turn 1, I'm going to get fire energy. Turn 2, I'm going to get lightning. Turn 3, I'm going to get fire. Turn 4, I'm going to get lightning, and so on and so on. I don't think you should be able to customize it, you know, too insane. I think that would make deck building like just unfathomable. It could totally break the game in a way that we don't see if you were able to pick like, all right, turn 1 through 4, I want fire. Then on turn 5, I want 1 lightning. Then 2 more turns of fire, and then 5 turns of lightning. Like, there could be some weird things that could go down. It might be a little bit hard to implement, blah, blah, blah. It would be very not casual friendly to like select every single turn. So I just think if we could just get a priority for the first type and then have an alternating thing, something that isn't just random, right? Like I love my, let me get to it, my Executor Greninja deck. This is my favorite deck right now. Right now I'm currently testing grass and water energy in it. But what I want to do every single time is get the grass energy onto my Executor and start swinging with him as much as possible. If I'm playing a water energy, there are games where I'm going to go 3 water energy in a row, and I'm not going to be attacking with the Executor fast enough. So if we could just change the energy zone, make it so it's guaranteed that we see 1 energy on alternating turns, I think that would be fantastic for the game. Okay, next, let's talk about friends. So friends in this game, as of right now, are pretty much useless, right? You add your friends on here and there's nothing you can really do. You can't challenge your friends to a battle. You have to go into a private match in order to do so. Maybe that's what trading is going to be. Maybe instead of there being like a public marketplace, it's going to be that you can just trade with your friends, which would be a fine addition. But as of right now, there's nothing I can do with my friends. Sometimes their Wonder Pick stuff pops up, so That's kind of cool. But other than that, I mean, there's nothing here. I can look at their showcase if they have one. I can look at their battle record, and that's really it. You know, I get to see their achievements too, which is fine. But yeah, I would like friends to feel like more of a thing. Maybe just be able to challenge them directly to battles, whatever, just something so I feel like I should have my friends on my friends list. So that is about it for my wish list. Just some general quality of life things that I would like to see improved. You know, some more incentive to actually get on the game and play it. Some more rewards for when these new sets come out, and you know, we have a whole new 200 plus cards that we got to unlock so we can build decks with them. Let me know what you guys think. Again, the developers want to hear from us, okay? Speak your mind. Let me know in the comments what you would like to see changed about this game. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Have a good one.